Perhaps someday. Chapter 51. I open my eyes slowly to see that I am lying in a hospital bed. My parents and Roman are in the room with me. Claudia, you are awake. How are you feeling? My mother asks, taking my hand in hers. I feel tired. What happened? How did I get here? You fainted when Roman came to see you. He rushed you here and called us. How long have I been unconscious? An hour. Okay, has the doctor said what is wrong with me? I have been feeling very tired of late. The door opens and the doctor walks in. You are awake. She smiles at me. How are you feeling? I am okay, I just feel extremely tired. I have actually been feeling like this for the last couple of days. I have also been experiencing abdominal cramps. I actually wanted to come to the hospital before I fainted. It's normal for someone in your condition to feel like that. In my condition? What condition, doctor? I ran some tests on you and you fainted because there was a drop in your blood pressure, and for pregnant women like you. Pregnant, all four of us say, cutting her off mid-sentence. You are 3 weeks pregnant, Claudia. Congratulations, you are going to be a mother, she says with a smile on her face, and all that is written on mine is worry. Pregnancy is the last thing I expected. Jesse and I often used protection, and on days when we didn't, I made sure to take the pill. Oh shit, I mumble, loudly. The last time we had sex we didn't have condoms and I promised I would take the pill, but I didn't because I had to drive back home. With everything that happened with my parents that day, I got carried away and forgot about the pill. I have been so stressed I didn't even notice my periods were late. So sweetheart, I need you to try and slow down a bit while you are pregnant. Avoid making sudden movements and don't stand up too quickly. If you feel faint or dizzy, make sure you lie down on your left side, which will help increase the blood flow to your heart, the doctor says. Drink lots of water as well. Make sure you have a healthy diet and increase your salt intake, she adds. Otherwise, you are free to go home. I will be expecting you here in 2 weeks' time. When she leaves the room, I expect my parents to say something, but none of them do. There is short silence before my father clears his throat and says, we should leave this place and head home. You are right, says Mum. My mother helps me out of the hospital bed. She holds my hand as if I am sick and leads me out. We get to the car, and once we are settled, Dad starts the car. The drive home is silent and tense. When we get home, Roman is just pulling into the driveway. I step out of the car and storm into the house without saying a word. Claudia, my mother runs after me. I need to take a bath, Mum. I know we need to talk, but let me just gather my thoughts for a few minutes. Your father and I will be waiting for you. Come down when you are ready. I walk into my bedroom, slamming the door behind my back. Undressing, I head into the shower. Standing under the water, the hot water feels so good as it cascades over my naked body. Tilting my head backwards, I relish the warmth and it helps numb my thoughts. Taking a deep breath, I let go of my sorrows. My eyes begin to water and I start crying. The tears fall shamelessly down my face, landing softly on the floor. I can't be a mother. I am too young. Jesse and I have a whole future ahead. When I went to university, the only thing I wanted was to get an education and make my parents proud, but apparently, I have done everything possible to disgrace and humiliate them. How do I even face them? What now? I step out of the shower and glance around for a towel, then walk back into the bedroom. After getting dressed in a t-shirt and baggy shorts, I head out and join my parents in the living room. I want to get this over and done with. They are sitting quietly in the living room, a bottle of whiskey in front of them and 2 glasses. Roman isn't in the room. I am glad he has left because I didn't want to have this conversation with him in the room. Sit, my mother orders, and I do just that. You are pregnant, my father says, taking a sip of his beer. I am sorry, Dad. I know you are disappointed in me. I don't know how I let this happen. If I say I am not angry with this situation, I would be lying, my father says. I never thought you would get pregnant out of wedlock. I thought your mother and I taught you well. And this isn't your fault, Dad. I brought this on my own. You both raised me well. There is no need going back and forth over this. What has happened, so what next? Mom asks. I want to keep the baby. I can continue with school and only take a break when I give birth. I can make this work, I promise. Don't make me get rid of it. We would never ask you to abort, we know that is risky. You will keep the child and we will help you with everything needed. We will transfer you to a university abroad. You will have your own apartment there with a maid to help you out. There is a condition attached to this, and if you agree then we will start the process soon. What is the condition? Jessie doesn't get to know about this pregnancy. Roman is ready to take full responsibility. That's insane. Why would Roman want to take responsibility for a pregnancy that's not his? He loves you and he wants to marry you. I don't know. You should think about it and get back to us. Is that all? Yes. Okay, I rise to my feet and head back to my room. Alab. The August girl.